So I've got a pair of black jeans here. What are you trying to do? Jacking my style?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to respond to the comment.
All right, guys. I hope you're doing well this morning. I am flying solo today. No wife today because this is a guy's wardrobe. Even though she wears my clothes almost as much as I do, just my stuff today. So this video, if you're a guy, hopefully will help give you some context on how to build a really simple wardrobe. If you're a girl, hopefully it'll give you some ammunition to make your guy not look as sloppy. Our clothes was actually what drove us to be minimalist because we just had such an absurd amount of clothing. And if you go watch our first video that talks about a minimalist process, that is all based on doing our wardrobe first. I'm gonna show off the clothes today that I have and that I've put together. Behind me is my everyday wear. And then in part two of this video, or the second half of this video, I'm gonna show off my work clothes over there because I do have to dress up for work. So that is something that I won't have in the van. And it's extra clothing that I wouldn't necessarily be incorporated into my daily routine unless I had to wear collared shirts to work. But this is my daily wear that I put together. The goal behind it being I could wake up in the morning, grab whatever I needed to, spend zero brain space on putting together an outfit and still look presentable. If you're a guy, you probably have so many shirts and just crap that you've collected over 10 years. So I found even though I had so many clothes, I was only wearing a couple of shirts over and over, and they even looked, hokey even with that, So a lot of guys, they don't necessarily wear a lot of clothes because they don't necessarily like clothes, but you might have a ton of clothes still. So the first thing you need to do is take everything out of every drawer, take everything off of every hanger, make a huge pile of it, and just start cleaning out anything that you will not miss, that you haven't worn in, 3 weeks or a month. If you haven't done that, just go ahead and get rid of it. That's step one, and that's so we can have a context for even beginning here. And then after that, you wanna make a list, kind of like our first video we talked about. You wanna make a list of your ideal wardrobe, even down to the colors, the styles, know exactly what you want and what will go together really seamlessly. And then you'll have a context for buying. So with that, let's go and jump into to my weekly wear. First of all, with pants, you just need to make sure you have a couple of staples. So like for me, these black jeans that I'm wearing right now, I wear these things probably every other day at a minimum, 3 to 4 times a week at least. I wear them to the office. I wear them lounging around the house like this. So make sure you have something that you can go with anything and that you really like and are comfortable and looks good. That's kind of the first thing, because a lot of your shirts will be based on your pants. If you have 1 or 2 pairs of pants that are really good, you can get shirts, match that. That way anything you grab, you'll know actually matches. Also, I've got a really crappy pair of jeans that I need to get rid of, but they're my only other pair of jeans right now, which is just, a light wash pair of jeans from PacSun, which tears really easily, but they look okay. So I've got a light wash pair of jeans and a black pair of jeans. Again, these black pair of jeans are awesome. All of my shirts go with at least one of these. The only other pants that I have a pair of joggers, and I used to be way more into joggers than I am now, but they're still cool and they're still comfortable, and a nice little comfortable but still dressy enough version of pants. And then finally, I've got some Chubbies. These are my first Christmas present from Aubrey, and I think she just wanted to see me in them, and they're the most comfortable pants on the planet Earth, disgustingly overpriced. So this is every t-shirt I have. Everything except this red shirt essentially sticks to a white, gray, or black color scheme. The red shirt I just swiped from my brother and haven't bothered to give back yet. Oh, side note too, if you have never paid money for a t-shirt, pay some good money for a t-shirt, because this little stupid $5 shirt is horrible to wear after you've experienced what a nice t-shirt like this or this is like to wear. So be willing to spend some money on a t-shirt and you will thank me for it. So some of these shirts, I've got some graphic shirts. This one, for instance, I live in Bexar County, and I think this is the funniest shirt ever. This is from Bexar County Goods Company, which is some buddies of mine. They're very, very cool. Also kind of expensive, but if you live in San Antonio, you should check them out. Or really if you live in anywhere, because they're cool guys. But I've got some Jack Threads t-shirts. Again, just your classic plain black shirt, another black shirt, couple of white shirts. And then also our company's t-shirt, which is so super soft, has our little motto. So there's some subliminal advertising that we aren't getting paid for. Before we go on, let's talk about a jacket. I was wearing this, but then it made too much noise as I moved my arm, so Aubrey had me take it off. This jacket is so dope. The brand is 1913 and it is from Iceland. So if you're ever in Iceland, buy a 1913 jacket. I don't know if they're anywhere else or not, but we forgot to bring jackets to Iceland, or good jackets. In retrospect, that was really not well thought through. So day 2 of our honeymoon, and Aubrey is completely miserable and says she's not going outside really unless we get a jacket. And we were gonna buy some wool coats, but those were extremely expensive. So this was the only below $500 jacket there, and it's turned out to be just amazing. Since I live in Texas, it's the only jacket I need. It's really high quality, so it is warm enough on a cold day that it does the job, but then it's also lightweight enough that it's 75 outside, and I wore it today. So yeah, 1913 is awesome. Point behind it is buy a good jacket you know you're gonna like, keep. When this thing tears, I'm gonna patch it up, and I hope I have this thing for at least 5 years. I found I don't like working out in the first place, which is a problem. And I especially don't like working out if I don't have anything good to wear. So my workout clothes are really simple. A couple of white shirts, 3 pairs of running shorts, and then 1 decent pair of Under Armour running shoes. This is all function over fashion for sure. Nothing flashy about that, but it all goes together. I don't have to sweat about it. I really only wear 2 other pairs of shoes on a daily basis. These I wear most days. These are just some really basic canvas shoes from Tom's. I think they were a little overpriced, but they were what I was looking for. So if you find the right pair of shoes, I'm willing to pay for it. They did tear easily though, but very comfortable, very good looking shoes, I think at least. And I like them and I wear them on most days. And then also I have a pair of Birkenstocks. Definitely regret that I didn't buy actual Birkenstocks because of things like that. They're just don't have the durability that Birkenstocks probably would. So buy real Birkenstocks, but they still look cool and go with everything. And then finally, I definitely like hats. I was up in Spokane, Washington, and I bought my first like post flat bill era or sports flat bill era cap, which is this from Local, which has the same brand as a coffee shop we like here. And I like this hat so much that every time we went back to Spokane, I bought another hat. So this was trip number 2, same brand. And then this was trip number 3, which is the great P&W. This is my favorite of the 3. But these are some hats that I wear extremely regularly. I like all of them and they go with a lot of stuff. All right, new setup. This is my work stuff. I forgot to mention on the last one, a belt. I had to take my belt off for this one. This is my just everything belt. It's from Jack Threads, which I'm just a big fan of them. This thing costs like 20 bucks, but here's the thing, just buy a nice belt. I didn't do this for a while. I had one of those old flag football styled cinch belts and it was the dumbest thing and it's the dumbest way to have a middle school style. And I did for a while. So it's things like belts or socks that make the difference, as stupid as it is. So buy a good belt. I'd say the thing about shoes is that you wanna figure out what kinds of shoes you need. So for instance, I need a pair of dress shoes, just because I like to dress up sometimes. And a pair of boots is really nice as a less dressy option. I need a pair of just canvas shoes for day-to-day wear, a pair of running shoes for working out, and a pair of Birkenstocks if I just want to lounge around or if I want to, if I don't want to wear socks for the day, which is often. So these are some really nice looking Johnson & Murphy's, I think they're nice looking at least, Johnson & Murphy dress shoes. I bought these for my wedding and I wear them all the freaking time. The nice thing about shoes like this, some just light brown dress shoes, is that they go with everything. So I can wear these with my black jeans and just a black t-shirt on a day-to-day if I want to dress up. I can wear them with a suit, you know, as nice of a suit as you want to wear. So these are extremely versatile shoes. And if you need one pair of dress shoes, I would highly encourage some light brown shoes like this, just because they go with everything. These are just an interesting little pair of suede boots that I bought at Buffalo Exchange for like 25 bucks or something ridiculous. And they're awesome. And I've had them for a while and they fit perfectly. My sweater game is pretty simple. I stick to Target, except for this bad boy, which is Jack Threads. It's a little bit preppy for my taste, but to each his own. I was made fun of for looking like I was going fishing in Maine the other day, which I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But this is all pretty simple. I've got cream, white, gray, and black sweaters. Nothing too fancy, no V-necks, just, you know, straight OG crew sweaters. Last thing here, I've got a lot of dress shirts. And again, this is, well, I say a lot, I think I have 8. So not a lot. I have a few dress shirts, 3 of which are short sleeve. Again, this is 2 white dress shirts and a plaid short sleeve dress shirt. I think the thing with dress shirts, you need to know your colors and your patterns before you buy. So I found out that wearing a short sleeve white dress shirt always goes over well. And I'd always wish I had more, so I bought 2. And there are different styles. Like this one's more of a popover and this one's a straight button down, but they're super similar. And that way I can just wear them whenever I want. And then one that's a little bit more interesting in this plaid to go with my black pants. So that's all my short sleeve dress shirts, and I always like these. I probably wish I had more. I have 5 long sleeve dress shirts. So again, only 8 dress shirts. About 8 t-shirts and 8 dress shirts. That's all the shirts I have. I have about 4 pairs of pants / shorts. So a majority of my wardrobe is just very, very, very small. For these, this shows the limitations of my style and why I said this wasn't a fashion video, because this is literally all blue. So feel free to criticize for that, but I wear blue all the time. I have stuff like this, and then this, which are pretty much the same shirt, just the inverse of each other. Got them at Old Navy and figure if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's one thing that I do with dress shirts, is just keep it really simple. But those I've had for a really long time. This thing I got at H&M. Nice, simple shirt that also is really casual, so that can go over well on a day-to-day. I have a denim shirt, which again, you have a couple of pieces to make things more interesting. This one, and then that plaid denim material short sleeve collar shirt. Just shakes things up a little bit from your basics. That's a dark blue denim shirt. And then finally, just really simple blue dress shirt. So it's pretty much everything I need. All right, well, thanks for watching. That's my wardrobe. I hope it helps you out. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And a quick tip, buy nicer quality over quantity. That is one of the biggest things I've taken away, that when you minimize, it's great, but the things that are low quality that you have will start to stand out and they'll start to bug you. Because if you have a bad shirt, you're stuck wearing it once a week or twice a week, it will be really frustrating on those days when you have to wear that shirt. And so when you find yourself avoiding pieces of clothing like that, that's a sign it's about time to get rid of them or upgrade them to a better quality item. So as I continue to improve my wardrobe, and I'm not quite there yet, but as I continue to, the improvements I'm making at this stage are not really cleaning out, it's more just upgrading the things that I have. So when a cheaper shirt wears out, instead of just buying a couple of new shirts, I'll go buy one more shirt that is a nicer version of what that already was. So buy higher quality, and I hope that helps you out. Let me know if you have any thoughts, and we'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.